Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
I'm very normal. I don't know if you guys can tell. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Peak, the daily series wherein I attempt to master that day's peak in the game Peak, which is very peak. Hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I'm keeping track of a conversation that's happening on the Prospectors Guild server. If people get mad enough, then eventually I'm just gonna end up making my own community server. Cause like at a certain point, you know? When we have enough complaints, I mean it's just easier at a certain point, you know? Anyway. Bleh. So if we can get to the point where everyone is angry enough that they're like, I mean, I wouldn't complain about going somewhere else or whatever, then I very well might end up making a new server. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If it does, I'm putting a gun to all of your heads and making you join. That's past, present, and future inclusive. Oh, there's yes, this is regarding Vintage Story. There's a conversation about people being annoyed with the server we're currently on. So I'm out here like, hey, maybe we do a do. Maybe we do a dang. Do a dang do a do dang. Ah damn, ad break. Sorry, I'm checking my bank account balance. It's not enough. Notably, I'm comparing these numbers, and my credit bill is only like $15 less than my checking bill. So now feels like a bad time to start anything like that. I'm still deeply tempted, though. Anyway. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Peak. I am going to go ahead and take my meds. If you guys have meds to take, and you haven't yet done so, please do that now. Then a smiley face. I'll be taking mine with a Glacier Burst Lost and Found energy drink. Also tell people to hydrate. No. Dry out. Heart emoji. Get fucking pickled. Dehydrate. You should get dry, bestie. Alright. I am also still out here thinking about magical girls. Because it gotta. And I'm trying to think of the best way to make this, like, 2-monster fight work. I think I can do it. This will be a mostly combat-focused session, though. Which overall is fine. It's just, usually I do like 50-50. So I try to run all of my sessions with a decent portion dedicated to some level of roleplay stuff. And then a roughly equal portion dedicated to a big combat. I'm realizing I do very much run my games like Brennan Lee Mulligan does. Cause I've modeled my methodology based off of how a lot of Dimension 20 runs. Cause it gives you a good balance of different, like, gameplay types and stuff. You're now watching 2 streams. Damn. Get overstimulated, get overstimulated, get overstimulated. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! Heart emoji. Alright, good. The other one is 4 people? Damn. It'd be like that. Meanwhile, I'm on here, talking about the magical girls thing. which means you are legally obligated to watch because you're too curious not to. Ooh. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good way to break your brain for a day or so. Digi. You good? Curious but mostly patient. Yeah, my plan is to basically right after this, have a bit of a dive into how the various combat mechanics in Fate work, so I can actually remember how that works. Because at the moment, I'm realizing that I don't. And I think I've been running fate points wrong, actually. Oh, hell yeah, pirate. Get those fish absolutely toked. Smoked. Don't give your fish weed. Do give them cocaine. I don't know if y'all saw... I saw a video on a study where they gave a bunch of salmon cocaine. I believe this was an effect of, this was in order to test the effects of cocaine pollution in waterways. Which is apparently a meaningful issue. This is apparently something that we need to worry about. Yeah, apparently giving fish a bunch of cocaine did make them swim like twice as fast. Or no, not twice as fast, twice as far. It's not necessarily a widespread problem, but it occurs in a lot of waterways surrounding big cities. Because, you know, people are dumping their shit. There's not really a good legal place to dump it, so... Nearest waterway, generally, dilutes it enough that it's not going to get discovered, and if it does, it won't get traced back to you. So this is great for all of the people who need to get rid of a large quantity of cocaine. But it does also mean that you're dumping large quantities of cocaine into the local waterways. Yeah, the Thames probably does. I don't know, the specific breeds of fish that they used were out in Sweden. Because this study was conducted in a freshwater lake in Sweden, apparently. I don't know if this is because it was a place that is widely affected or a place that is largely unaffected. I just know what happened there. What, the Thames? What do you want me to say? I'm not British. I'm still working on being European. The Thames? Oh my god. Like fucking Temmie? Like from fucking Undertale? Like Temmie from Undertale? Like the motherfucking dog you can send to college? I really need someone to like sit in a VC with me while I get some of this application stuff done. It's been a hot minute. I need assistance. I need to wave my hands at the prospectors. Why do I have 5 notifications all of a sudden? Oh, damn. Oh, a friend of mine has a bracelet with some slurs on it. Heart emoji. I am going to keep calling it the Thames. That is just what my brain associates there. You can tell me it's the Thames, but until this is like a word that I regularly come into contact with, I am going to keep pronouncing it wrong. Because there's no consistent enough path for my brain to like reforge that. I think about this river so little that it is in Desire Path territory in terms of my memories. I know. I'm a creature of infinite agonies. I am the cause of every war. Uh-huh. I forgot about that guy. Ooh. Why am I getting a chill? Sorry, hold on. Just to paint a picture for you guys, just to paint a word picture. I have a blanket wrapped around myself. Under that blanket, I am wearing fluffy pajama pants, and I am wearing a sweater, like a cotton sweater. And I am sitting in my room. It is the middle of goddamn summer. No, it's right at the start of summer. And I got a chill. What? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna spontaneously combust. What do you mean I am somehow getting chills in these weather conditions? I fucking shouldn't be. Anyways, temperature dysregulation's like a symptom of 80 different things, so I'm not gonna think about it too hard right now. Difficulties regulating body temperature. Shut up. Shut up, the medical diagnostic bot in my head. I'm getting labs done tomorrow. It's fine. By the way, I've mentioned needing to go out and get labs done like twice now. This is, I'm actually doing it this time. I'm gonna specifically take steps and not to do a weed gummy tonight. I don't know how I made that mistake. Well, I do know. It was a sense of total desperation out of tiredness. It was 3 a.m. Like, yeah. Anyway. And the weed gummy didn't even help that much. I slept, like, really soundly for 3 hours, and then I went back to... I woke up for, like, an hour, and I went back to sleep. And when that happened, I started having weird nightmares about, like, my dog dying. The new one, by the way, not the old one that is already dead. It wasn't like a flashback. It was like, ooh, what if we made this worse? Like, fuck you too, I guess. God damn it. Okay. I really should have saw that one coming. Found that stuff just kind of leaves you vaguely annoyed. That stuff. Oh, weed? Cannabis? THC? I don't know. I felt really warm. It was like my body had turned into a radiator, and it was really comfortable on the blankets. So that was great. And then I slept soundly for like 3 hours. Yeah, that does sound bad. No, I had a great time feeling warmer and curling up in my blankets. The fact that I was suddenly radiating heat now pings in my brain as something that potentially is a problem, actually. Because it was cozy in the moment. But yeah, I slept soundly for 3 hours and then I had horrible nightmares. And the same thing happened last time I tried it, so... The nightmares seem to be a part of it. Yeah, no, turning into a human furnace, like fever hot, and getting nightmares after blackout sleep. Easily interrupted blackout sleep, by the way. That's why it only lasted 3 hours. And again, horrible nightmares when I tried to go back to sleep. Full on fucking, hey guys, we're the Torments. Let's watch the fucking Dog Disembowelment collection of 2027. Like, I don't know. It feels like everything that I've tried to, like, do to help me sleep, usually just makes all of the problems worse. So, like, default sleep is the best option, in theory, but default sleep is also bad. What the fuck? How did I manage that? Fucking made my grappling hook misfire. I shot it too low. This isn't even where I meant for it to end up. Oh, I swear to God. No. My soul. Did y'all just hear my fucking wrist crack? I don't know how I still have the range of motion for that to happen. I'm wearing a splint. I shouldn't be able to bend my wrist enough for it to crack. What? What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? First, the game bugs out, so I waste my rescue claw charges. Then I accidentally aim at a part of the thing I'm standing on that doesn't have collision, and my anti-rope dart hits too low. And then I fall and the rain starts and pushes me down. I take a little fall damage, so I try to take out a med kit, put my backpack on the ground, and it has a collision glitch that sends it flying off the goddamn mountain. And it has my flare in it. Oh. At least it didn't actually fall that far. What the hell? If you guys will notice, I was trying to go for the uncooked first aid kit. It didn't even give me the right one. When the backpack went flying. God damn it, you guys. This is all in addition to the fact that, the game itself is broken in such a way that, like, one of the features of my challenge mode doesn't work. I hate your fucking guts. Sorry, I'm talking to the anti-rope. You motherfucker. No, this is the worst time for it to start raining. At least I did actually make it up. I have several criminal acts stored in my prefrontal cortex right now. They're like cards in my hand as I play poker. If one more thing goes wrong, I'm drawing from my hand at random. And we're gonna see what gets me on the news. Sorry, I had to make that threat as convoluted as possible to entertain myself. Which did help calm me down a little bit, though. I have Balatro-like stored a number of acts of violence in my brain, as if they were Joker cards, which I can invoke to gain great powers. Balatro-like, I have turned many of the cards in my hand into glass, which I am about to shatter. I haven't played Balatro in forever. I got really into it during finals, like a year ago. Oof. Hiccups. Anyways, I am still here. I'm gonna expand the list of war crimes. God damn it. Okay. Looks like that was today's Daily Peak. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate your viewership, and I'll see all of you guys next time. Take your meds and shit. I'll do my best, Digi. See y'all.